everybody. Happy Monday. What is today's date?
We're at the
Today is
11th.
the 11th already. Jeez.
Kiddos
Holy
start school
smoke.
on the 13th out here for us.
What?
Yeah.
What? So guess what, everybody? It's Monday, the 11th of August. It is sunny at Arizona. I don't know what the weather's like in Houston, but we're
It's hot.
also joined by our friend Damian Schrecongost out of Commerce City / Denver, Colorado. My man
Commerce City.
from the 303.
Big
Big
old
D.
303.
What up?
What up? Good
Howdy, howdy,
morning.
howdy. Thank you guys for having me on, guys. Appreciate it. Means a lot.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
pleasure.
I'm trying
Thank
to
you
check
for
the weather. It's a
spending your
little
morning.
chilly out here this morning.
Yeah, you got the hoodie on. You ready to rock.
I mean, right now it's 59. I mean, that's still chill, and we're gonna have a high of 84. So we got great weather still, but in the morning it
Damn.
feels like fall right now out here.
Yeah,
Nice.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I'd
Got a
kill for
little
that.
chilly.
Deej, you're rocking the lovely Squeegee Tom shirt. I dig it. Our
Yep,
boy,
I like it.
our pal, our friend, Squeegee Tom in the house.
It came out good, and of course because of WCR marketing and print.
Yeah, man, we got two WCR
Yes,
print
they
guys
did a
on
great
here.
job for him.
If anybody needs the link on getting some good gear, both of these cats help you out.
15% off each one of us.
Bloop, bloop.
Hell
Hit
to
it
the
up, guys.
yeah,
Let
yeah.
us, either of us know. Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you guys got
But
planned for this week? Anything big?
I've got a big window cleaning job on Saturday and then a couple jobs peppered throughout the week. But I definitely need to get a lot more jobs. The
Yeah.
15th is coming up, and I had auto insurance come out
Oh,
Friday.
no.
So I was like, it was like a full premium too. So we're back to square one today. So I gotta hustle this week. So I'm gonna be knocking on babies, kissing doors, stuff like that, trying to get some work
Kissing
up.
doors and knocking on babies. Love
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool.
what's up with you this week, Damian? How's your week planned out?
I got a pretty full week. I mean, I've been chipping away at a bunch of construction cleans that I got going. There's like over 200 units we're doing. I actually took Charles out
Wow.
there. He helped me on one of them. So chip away at
Charles
some of
in charge.
those. Yeah, Chuck D. He's a good guy, though.
Cool.
He chimes in all the time over on your guys' show. But really good guy,
Awesome.
great window cleaner. He's starting at a new business, so came out here, shot the shit with him, blessed him
Cool.
with some equipment, and sent him on his way.
Showing them
Hopefully
the
he'll
way.
do great.
Yeah. Construction clean's not fun.
No, I mean, the way we did it was pretty chill. So a lot of them, dude. So like he didn't know. So out here, double hung windows, you got two arms. So there's two tabs you could disconnect.
Yep.
And then you could pop them up, slide out, and pop them out. He wasn't ever aware of that. So we literally did them from inside out,
Okay.
and like we did all that construction clean from inside out.
Wow.
So I mean, obviously we're doing in and out, so it helps. But yeah, we just basically removed all the windows off of the things, hung out did the rest, and did it like that. So I mean, it wasn't too awful bad at all.
Nice.
Pretty good. And that guy, he could squeegee, man. He's only been doing it 4 years, and he definitely could turn a squeegee. I was definitely surprised on his squeegeeing skills for 4 years in. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's
That's pretty rad. There's
definitely got it down.
There's nothing like, as you and I know, and we gave you a little intro last week, but I'll give you another little one this week, or explain a little bit of our friendship too. That's kind of how our stuff started. I noticed you about 2 years ago when I first started getting. I've been checking on the rooms, pro window cleaning room especially, for about 3-4 years now. But I started getting more active about 2.5 years ago. Started communicating with friends in the rooms. Got linked up with you because I'm in Denver a lot, and then I was able to work with you on a couple jobs. I think we've spent like 4 different days or whatever.
I was trying to think. I know 3 for sure, but Rachel said 4, so it's probably 4. You said 4, she said 4, but yeah, 3.
I think 3 or 4 times
3 or 4.
we've worked together. It's always been a hoot. We always have a good time, and I think that is something that is glossed over sometimes. That window cleaners, we learn while we're talking to people and they give us ideas, but when we actually get an opportunity to go bang glass and slang suds together, it's a whole different ball. Like we get to learn from watching, feeling, seeing, stuff like that, touching, grabbing new tools. And that's really, in my opinion, one of the best ways to learn from
Oh
other
yeah. I
people.
mean, for instance, I mean, I've been doing this over 20 years. I've never touched a Mormon tool. That's what he uses. He does use a Xero
Mormons
degree
don't touch
as well.
alcohol either. It's funny.
But like weirdly, that was the first time I've ever like squeegeed a window with the Mormon. And again, like it's not for me. I could see where it could come into play on some bottom level or like if you need those weird degrees. But
Yeah,
like it felt different and weird in my hand, but it squeegeed a window just like mine does. But
yeah.
so I mean,
It's
there, like you
loose.
said, yeah, super loose, you know. So I was able to see something that I've never used, and he got to see things he's never used. So it does work
Cool.
out. And it, like I said, he was a great guy, good times, you know, and glad he was able to come out. And I wish him nothing but the best, you know.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm pulling for that dude too. I've been following his page, checking out his not equipment, but checking out his videos and content, and I enjoy the way
Yeah.
he
You know,
relates
he's
it.
got his boots on the ground, he's chipping away, and work will come, you know. So he's got it
Yeah.
in him. But yeah, again, so a little
Awesome.
backstory on myself. I mean, I'm 40, I'll be 42 this year, you know, father of four, got a grandbaby. You know,
Awesome.
I've been cleaning windows since 19 years old, you know, started doing residential windows and carpet cleaning. Did that for about 8 years. Then I moved to like the second largest downtown business here in Denver. So we would do residential and commercial route work and high rise. So, you know, I did do some rappelling for a few years, stage work, you
Neat.
know, and then went back to pure residential. So residential is my bread and butter. So residential window cleaning is what I do, screen repair, gutter cleaning, and holiday lighting, you know, and
Nice.
been super consistent out here. And it's not only a job, dude. It's fucking window cleaning is a lifestyle for me. You know, it's
Yeah.
everything I enjoy and love. Everything I do and breathe and sleep or wear is window cleaning, weirdly, you know.
Windows.
So
Nothing wrong with that, man.
no, but
Got to
you know,
embrace
so
it.
it's definitely honestly Anna saved my life, you know, like weirdly, like growing up out here, you know, single mom, you know, no father, no nothing like that. So like running around with stupid people and involved with dumb shit, you know, and thankfully window cleaning gave me a stable living and was able to provide for the family I do have now. You know, if I was on the path I was before, like I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys about window cleaning, that's for sure. So it's
Yeah.
definitely saved my life, and it's a good source of income.
Who handed
So
you the squeegee and got you into it?
So
great
weirdly, this
question,
guy, his
dude.
name was George Weimer. He went by Ray for some reason. He didn't like the name George. And a
Sure.
really great guy. He had a really bad stuttering problem. So he was my cousin's buddy, you know, and he would hang around the house or whatever. And he was at the place. So the guy, when I first started, he ran it out of his home. He had two vehicles, his personal, and then one he would send guys out. They needed the
Mm,
guy with the driver's license because the guy George lost his license. He had the experience and was his main guy. So they
mm.
brought me on to drive, you know. So I got hired for 950 straight from high school, 19 years old, thought I was like big balling at
Yeah, it's not
19
bad.
or $9.50 an hour.
Yeah,
You know, we would get bonuses per how much money we'd bring in for him the day. So, you know, like, oh, we made $14 an hour today, you know, and back in 2001, that was amazing money. Like I
Yeah, that was
thought,
big.
you know, paying back then, my rent was fucking $610 or something at an apartment, you know,
yeah,
so it was good. So, I mean, that's what got me in was one of my cousin's buddies. They needed like a valid driver, and I had my license. So started there. Like I said, I stayed with that company for 8 years doing residential, pure residential and carpet
sure.
cleaning. And that guy, dude, like it was back then, no leg stabilizers. We did have what I call bullhorns,
Sure.
stabilize ladder stabilizers, but never
Those are
had no
awesome.
feet fucking levelers, no nothing, you know, like
Make it
I can't
work.
even remember my brother and I. So I got him started. He's been doing it a long time too. So I got him started there shortly after me. But like, dude,
Hmm.
we never knew to change our rubbers. Like, you know, like we were doing some dumbass shit. I guarantee you, we
Putting
scratched
laundry
so much
detergent.
glass back then. Like we were just dumb kids, you know. And he was
It
sending
happens.
us out there, and like it kind of worked out to our benefit because like nowadays, like dude, we do a lot of high end. Like, don't get me wrong, we do cookie cutter homes too, but a majority are semi custom to custom homes. And thankfully, back then, as a young dumb kid, not knowing, you know, like he was sending us. So out here, it's Castle Pines, Castle Rocks. So they do like the pro golf there and shit like that. So
Yeah.
it's like a
Neat.
really beautiful community. And
Sure.
like before I knew anything, I mean, I got thrown into those types of homes, you know, at 19 years old, never seeing anything like that coming from
Yard of
pretty
the
much
month homes.
nothing, you know. And then to see like all that kind of shit, it was just amazing, you know, and that's what kind of caught my attention to it. It's just like being in all those beautiful homes and seeing all that different type of lifestyle. I'm like, honestly, I'm
Possible,
like
yeah.
that's what I want, you know, back
Yeah.
Yeah.
then coming from absolutely nothing, you know, but now looking back at it, you know, like some of those fuckers are weirdos, but it is what it
Well, I
is.
mean, if you
But
stand in those backyards long enough, you get hit in the head with a golf ball. That shit's
right, you know, and there has been too, you know, but so I mean, it just I got my love for window cleaning right away, just seeing all the beautiful things and beautiful homes, you know, and then just making people happy. Like once you transform windows, it's like putting on a brand new pair of glasses, you know,
Yeah.
like it just
Mhm.
brightens it up and people don't realize it,
Did we get my
you
windows
know.
replaced? No, you just cleaned them,
And
dummy.
again,
Do it
I
again.
mean, again, there's a lot of people doing it and a lot of people making business, but like back then, like it was a white glove service. There was certain people cleaning windows back then, you know. So again, it was
Mhm.
20 years ago. And again, times are different, but back then, window cleaning was a lot different, you know, like
Yeah. And to
it
be
was different.
in your when you say to you move from the commercial aspect to the more high-end residential as well, you almost feel like you're not necessarily like a janitor anymore
Oh yeah.
or a a custodian or something like
Well,
that.
because
You're doing
anyone could
something
do
that's
those storefronts and anyone could do commercial building because no one cares, you know. But when you have to please a fucking housewife or please someone that owns this $5 million home, like it makes you feel good and like you feel accomplished, you know,
But you
like it
take a
feels good.
different sense. You get a different sense of
You
accomplishment,
take pride into
but
your
you
work.
also you also have to take a different level of care as
Oh,
well.
definitely.
Mhm.
You know.
You don't want to mess anything up and things like that. Um, Damien, you said something earlier too that you don't mind me touching on, it saved your life. You and I have shared lots of stories and had a good time together talking about our past, right?
Oh yeah.
And if it's okay, I'll bring up a little bit of that. Do you mind?
No, go ahead, brother.
So I've got a little over 6 years without drink in me, and you got white gloves going, Deeds?
He's
White
got
glove
that white
service.
glove service.
He
If
does
they
have that
requested.
white glove service. Look at that.
I'm not Dexter. I'm giving the white
He's
glove.
he's got his white gloves going on. But
Yeah.
window cleaning, you mentioned saved your life, and I kind of have a similar path. And one of the times we haven't ever aired this other recording that you and I did together in Denver, but you and I sat down for about a half an hour and broke down and recorded kind of like our lives, right? Like
It was pretty deep conversation. It was just more about things we've trials and tribulations, I guess you can call it, things we've struggled with and things we've
yeah,
overcame. And you know, and it happens a lot in our industry and just a lot in people. I mean, addiction, men's health, our mental health. I mean, a lot
yeah.
of that stuff needs to be more talked about, more aware. You know, and people may not feel comfortable doing it, and some people may not like it. But I mean, if that's not for you, then it's not for you. But I mean, it needs to be more openly talked about. I believe, you know,
I do too.
you know, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely kept me on the right path of doing things that, you
So
know, like,
let me ask you a question too. When it comes to addiction and stuff like that, this also could be a very troubling business for someone, right? Because you're getting money almost every day, or
oh yeah.
you can be a hustler if you choose that lifestyle. What keeps it how do you stay grounded, and how do you try to prioritize and budget without spending your money in is it that you're
Well,
grounded from
I
your
mean,
family now? Is it that you're
honestly, family for sure, but honestly, it's higher power, bro, and just being over that because I mean, honestly, nothing's. I mean, I don't go put my money somewhere else or nothing. It's just more willpower, my higher power, and
yeah,
things that I've learned and gained throughout those struggles of not being able to provide or come home after making buku bucks, and then it's like, well, where'd that money go? You know, so honestly, to answer that question, you know, just higher power, brother, to be honest with you, and a lot of hard work, you know, meetings, classes, you know, being honest and open, you know, like there, you know, just on it, being honest, I guess you could say, in my higher
thank you.
power.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
awesome.
big one.
And one of the other things that we try to promote and that we are aiming to do in this show, Damien, and you get this, you've watched pretty much, you've either popped in or like let us know, hey, way to go. basically from the jump since
Oh yeah.
Mark and I have been doing this. And one of the things that we've been trying to do is trying to promote positivity. And I don't know very many other people in our industry like you, who are out there promoting the positivity, promoting the love, sharing it, spreading it.
Yep.
And
Always on a positive note. It's awesome.
yeah, and Damian, one of the things about you is the genuine, the love. You can see it's true, it's real, and that's one of the things that I love the most about you. I sat from afar and continued to watch how you worked for quite a few months before I even reached out to you. You know, I'd like your comments, or I'd like a post or something like that. But then to see it firsthand and to realize that A, it's not fake, it's really how this dude is. And B,
Can't be fake.
yeah, you can't be fake because you can see right through it. And B, that this dude can clean glass and he knows what he's doing. It just made everything feel like it was meant to be, it was real.
Yeah.
And that's the real fondness and love that I found when I watched you work from afar, and then when I got to see it firsthand. And that's where our friendship has grown. And it really helped me. You're like one of the first stepping stones. You and I's friendship, your and I's relationship is one of the first stepping stones and building blocks into what it is that I've been trying to do over the last year, 18 months, 2 years. And so I, from the bottom of my heart, want to say thank you, because you've helped me foster that environment, help me build upon what it is I'm trying to do, right? And with the help from guys like you and Deeds and all of the friends that we've been able to continue to bring into our own worlds,
Oh yeah.
it's been amazing. One of the other
No,
things,
appreciate that.
dude, it's for reals. You are primo,
Yeah.
and I appreciate
Thank you.
Cheers.
one of
Thank
the
you. Thank
one
you.
of the other bright spots in my growth as a window cleaner and as a person. We were in Vegas together, and Deeds and I were walking around, you were walking around, we're all doing our things. And one of my main goals from 3 years ago was to meet Richie Blue, and he was in Vegas. We got connected with him.
Great dude. Great
But
dude.
one of the highlights and one of the things that really showed me what kind of a person you were asked to go to dinner with somebody, and he invited us along, and I didn't want to go because I felt like I was encroaching on your time with that person. And so I'm like, no, this is you guys, you do that. Like 5-10 minutes later, I get another call, and you're like, yo, you need to get here. This is you are invited. I want you there. And that showed to me, and I'm sure Deeds felt the same way. That showed like integrity, that showed love, that showed compassion, and that showed the fact that you're willing to work and share.
Yeah.
And
Well,
there's
I mean, I knew your passion and what you always, I mean, I've been using Maykker products before being an ambassador or whatever. And give a shout out to TJ, because he is the one that actually helped me get in the door with Maykker. So I do
Yep.
appreciate him for that. He actually gave me a lot of opportunities with them. So I do have to give grace where it's given, I guess you could say. So I
Yeah,
do give him a shout out for that. But I knew
absolutely.
how you enjoyed Maykker products
Hell yeah.
and your love for Richie and all that. So again, I was nervous as well, and it was new for me, and my wife and I, yeah, we would have had a great time, just all of us sitting there, but you guys were there, and they extended the invite, so I extended it as well. So it worked out the way it did, and again, I wasn't trying to keep anyone under the cuffs. I mean, it, you
But
know,
but that's what I'm trying to get at, Damien, and that's what makes you, bro. And the more, in my opinion, the more people like you that we can get in the industry that aren't afraid to share, that are willing to give away the tips, like what you're doing with Charles. And hey, I'm going to show you a couple things, and he's like, here, I'm going to show you a couple things. You're willing to share. And a lot of people in our industry they act like they want to share, but then they don't. You know what I
there's
mean?
there's too many windows to go around, man. Too many,
Do you
too many.
do you want to know where it's going to be a really good place to have share time? It's going to be at the huge convention next
Oh
week.
yeah.
That's where all the
Hell yeah.
sharing is going to
What
go
is it?
down.
9 days away, or yeah,
We
9
leave.
days.
Deeds and I
I'll be
land
there
on
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
I get
excited
there the
about that.
20th.
You
But
get
yeah,
Yeah,
there
man,
on
okay.
my
the huge is a
birthday.
great time. I had a blast. This will be only my second time there,
Okay.
so back to how he said, and I've been cleaning windows over 20 years. I didn't get into these forums till what, 2019, 2020.
Oh
So I
shit.
was late into them too. But
People are
it
still
happened when it
finding
was
them.
supposed to happen. But it's amazing how many groups, how many forums could like just grown of window cleaners. It's amazing how many guys are
Yeah.
out there and gals, youngsters. Some of the youngsters should be put to the side, but it is what it is. They'll figure it out. But it's just amazing how many people enjoy what I enjoy. It's great to see that.
Yeah.
Like
Being
Gabe, I
outside.
seen him in the comments earlier, him with the Squeegee University or Squeegee U. I mean,
Yeah.
that shit is cool as shit. Like any guy that's been cleaning windows over 15, 20 years, we've all thought of stuff too like that. And he actually implemented it and put it together and he's doing it. And
Focus
that's
and
going to
do it.
be a great thing for new guys to learn from someone like that. In my opinion, that is like pretty damn cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Gabe's 2 hours down the road from me. I don't know if he's still on or if he's still listening, but shout out to Gabe as well. He and
Yeah.
I
Good
briefly
morning, fellas.
chatted over the weekend. He reached out. We've been trying. He and I've had a couple conversations. He's got some stuff going on, like you said, with Squeegee U. He's supremely dialed into American Window Cleaner magazine. He's a good writer, a smart
He's been for years
businessman.
too.
Yeah, he's a good writer, a smart businessman, and somebody that I look up to in our industry. I think he's got his shit dialed in. And he's a bright person and someone that I can actually converse with. A lot of times when you I guess when you have conversations with some people, sometimes like you feel like you're making all the effort and no one's efforting back or having anything to put into the conversation. And Gabe's not that guy. He's a wonderful person to listen to and to learn from. So I'm excited to see what Squeegee U has for him,
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
excited to
and
spend a little more time with him coming up soon.
Well, like you guys said, to the gentlemen and ladies and the people that are going to the huge or the IWCAs here in the near future, I mean, just go and approach people, talk to people. I mean, it's opened up so many doors from that one time I was able to make it out there.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
connections, the people I've met, they've all became friends, some really close friends, people that you don't think would even come towards you and talk to you. There's people that have blessed me with so many different things just from being able to attend that convention, and I just super blessed to be able to be part of everything that's been going on and the love that I've been able to receive from, Xero, WCR, Maykker. Like it's just been super, super great, and anyone thinking about going out there, definitely try to get out there this year, next year, but it will not only help you your business, it'll help you as a person, it'll build lifelong friends, and it'll give you connections and it'll give you the connections you need. So I mean, try to
I
get out
agree.
there.
I agree. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this or not, but I still have a pass to give away.
Oh,
Um,
snap.
so we might do a giveaway up to this Friday. But what I would like to do is I'd like to find out somebody who has a genuine interest, who's actually really, really, really wants to go.
There's someone out close out there or something, maybe that don't have to fly or someone that
Yeah.
short
So if
drive or
somebody's
something,
out
reach
there and
out.
tells me, if somebody's listening, someone's watching that said like, "Hey, I'll go. I just don't have the ticket or whatever." You don't even have to go for the
Shit, I'm about to buy another ticket just off of Craig just for that fucking giveaway.
Craig's giveaway has gotten huge.
Boom.
That's
Yeah.
insane. You got some
Cool
cash,
stuff.
cold hard cash.
A
You got
thousand dollars, a thousand
$1,000.
dollars for WCR. Is that what
You
that
got the
is?
carbon squeegee.
Say
I
what?
I hooked him up with a maker mop. There's a bunch of biothene. I mean, that's a fucking legit package right there.
It
I
sure
bet.
is. Craig's
You
got
know,
it
I
going on.
I told my wife, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a ticket just to try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, what else does everybody got going on this week? Deej, you said you had a little light stuff.
Yeah, just
Damien,
got a few driveways, a big window thing this weekend, but
And
I
like I
need to
said,
crank those numbers up.
kids go to school Wednesday.
Oh gosh.
So we'll
Good
do
luck.
that. But like again, thankfully, again, being able to work for yourself and being able to, I mean, it feels great to be able to not only provide a good income and good, for your family, but I get to take them to school. I get to pick them
Mhm.
up. I get to take them to their appointments. I get to go to their play. You know, I get to be present in my kid's life, you know, and it's something that working for someone all those years, like I didn't have that. I was missing out on so much, you know, and now I get to provide even more, but be home even more. So I mean, it's just, you know, it's great. I love window cleaning. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna touch
Freedom.
on that. I'm gonna touch on that one too. Deej, you recently, you've got your business going full time now too. You were doing something where you were on the mornings doing this and then going to try and clean at night or in the
Yeah.
afternoons and evenings and stuff. Um, I'm really going through that right now too, Damien, as my youngest is now enrolled in kindergarten, so I'm taking my 15-year-old to sophomore year in high school, and then
Right.
I'm coming home for actually first I'm starting my day doing these meetings, then I'm taking the kid to high school, then I'm coming home, and then I'm taking the kindergartner to school, and then I'm starting my day like 8:45, 9 o'clock. There's no other way that I could find myself being able to be present in so many different aspects at so many different times in my kids' lives, knowing that I also have to be back on the road at 2 o'clock to pick one of them up and then back at 3:10 to pick the other one up. So this lifestyle, while it can have its ups and downs and its ebbs and flows,
Oh yeah.
um, there's nothing like it. And I'll
Nope.
tell you what, sometimes too, the rush of, or like for me, I need to have a little pressure on me sometimes to actually produce. I need to have a deadline or I need to be broke or you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I need to have that. I need to have that.
Fire.
Yeah. That fire or that
Not broke.
necessity I need to have that itch to get scratched, I guess, to light that fire sometimes. So this job does definitely present that.
Oh yeah.
Mm. Do
Freedom,
either of
freedom,
you
freedom.
Do either of you have any tools handy that you wanted to pop off today or show or
Have
something?
you guys have used the new Maykker pre-cut walnut pads, haven't you?
I
I
don't
have
think so.
I have and I
Bro, they're
do.
amazing. Like it's surprising how much water these retain. So like honestly, I mean anyone could use a doodle bug or the 6-inch small. Everyone's always put the walnuts on there. But when
Mhm.
you wrap a 14-inch mop and have this with water, bro, it is a freaking it's amazing how much this holds water and like the scrub you get with these. So like and again, you don't need the Maker T-bar, you just need the handy sleeve. Handy sleeves
Mhm.
are compatible with any T-bar, but I would suggest trying out if you guys like using walnut or that extra scrub. Yes, people have
Yep.
doodle bugs, it does the same thing, but if you like in hand or on a pole, these ones are great, man. And again, they're just cool how they're pre-cut from 6, 10, 14, and 18. They're amazing, man.
Yeah,
I love them.
I rock an 18 on the top of mine, and I used to grab 212s or whatever those two
Yeah.
sizes were, and then wrap my 18 with the big fat white ones.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that for a long time, and I find it to be a great one, and it's cool that Maykker did come out and produce something on their own.
Oh yeah.
It
You know,
is a
there's a lot of they're going to be having a lot of cool stuff coming out soon. So people will be pretty excited with some of the shit they got going on right now. So should be
I
hitting
I
pretty
can't
soon.
wait to see what they have coming out. I
There's
mean,
a few things for sure. There's a few things coming out and everyone's going to like them.
yeah, I definitely am excited, and usually I'm fortunate enough to get some kind of sneak peek, but I I, I really want to see what Richie and the gang have in store. They are
I think
innovators
people will like it.
for sure.
So, but yeah, and again, down to the smart, everyone's probably seen or used, but these are absolutely amazing. You could build them and do any and everything you want. These are the
Mhm.
smaller lowrider ones, so little smaller profiles, you know, a
That's the
little
one I
smaller.
rock.
So your hand kind of, so that's the bottom of it, kind of to the wrist. I don't know if you can see the big, and I used to prefer the lowrider, but here lately, the bigger bags is where it's at. I mean, you got so much more stuff you could put in. I like to run two of the different smart tubes, you know, just one for your razor, one for sills. I mean, such a great bag, you know.
They are pretty
Tanner
sweet.
pouch, like these bags are made. Yes, they're pricey. They are handmade. You get what you pay for. Yeah, you could go get a $40 bag, but it ain't gonna this is gonna outlast me, guys.
Yeah,
Machine
it'll be handed
washable, they
down
are
type deal.
great. I've never leaked. It does leak if you overfill it like any other bow
Yep.
lab.
Tip it
You
over,
don't
guy.
that this will leak, guys, if you overfill. Common sense. But it doesn't
It
leak.
does. It
It
does has
will,
a it
it
does
will,
have a reservoir where you can also release the water.
well,
So you
they
don't even have to do
overfill,
that.
they don't
Yeah.
leak, you
Yeah,
know? And
keeps
again,
it
it
dry.
is a tip jar. There's different people say different things that it was made to clean, dump the water. Technically, it was made to clean or put a sponge in there or different type of shit. But yes, it is a tip jar. But
I mean, it's not hard
initially,
to
from what my understanding, Richie
filter
Blue
it. Yeah.
designed it to clean it out, keep a sponge in there for tracks, other bullshit. But yeah, it is a tip jar to get the water out as well. But
Now,
they
I've
don't
heard
leak, man. I've
that
rocked
they're
these for fucking years, 4
are
years now, and
they.
they do not leak.
Have you put yours in the washer yet?
Oh yeah, I wash it all the time, dude. All
Because
the time I
I've
wash it.
never thrown mine in there out of fear of
All the
bouncing
time.
around.
This has been in the wash many, many times. My orange one, you
Cool.
know.
Then I'll
I
do
mean,
that
don't get me
today,
wrong, they
tomorrow.
do wear out. You got to be careful. Like I
Sure.
have noticed
Delicates.
using like Unger handles, like your screw, you do got to be careful. Like, yeah, if you just are careless, like, yeah, you're gonna start ripping stuff up and doing dumb shit. But like, you know, just you got to be careful with it. Like they
Sure.
do wear out, but they're definitely worth the money, in my opinion. Like
Yeah,
it's great, great product.
I agree.
Everything he does is made from a window cleaner for window cleaners. Like great, great product. Not saying that because that, I mean, I used Maykker products before I was involved with Maykker products, but great, great people behind the scenes, and couldn't be happier to be part of them.
Great product. You're absolutely
You
right.
know,
Awesome.
and again, I was seeing, love this. Gotta love the squeegee container, the rubber. Yeah, Nice has a good little container as well, but if you want that orange,
Sharp.
Yeah.
It
No, I
pops.
have that sits in the back of my truck. It holds my rubbers. It holds my extra. I also keep my channels in there too, so that way they're not in the back.
that's actually a good idea.
They're not in the back of the truck and they're not like getting banged up. They're actually in my truck. They're
It's a good idea.
safe and secure.
Yeah.
And that way they're rolling around, not rolling around. They're all in one spot. Let's give some quick shout out to that Zero cap. I know you said when we were off air, um, TJ had a couple of those. Is he giving those out for placing orders with him? What is he doing something special? Do you know? Or
Oh yeah, so yeah, if you guys reach out to TJ, place an order with him through Xero, you will receive a free hat. So as supplies last, so reach out to
Cool.
TJ Gilbert, Squeegee Life. He can place orders through Xero for y'all if you want the sweet looking hat. I believe I got the first one on the block, but cool
sweet.
looking hat.
That's sharp.
They are, ooh, look at that hair. They are the Richardson 112, so they're quality hat, good hat. I do enjoy a Richardson 112.
Nice. Hey, I'm
Very
gonna
nice.
give some shout outs to some friends that we have on that are
Yeah, I
watching.
want to look real quick too. I wasn't paying attention to any of that. It's not on
Mine
the screen
froze
here.
up and it was on Gabe's first comment, but we got John Magdos is in the house. Craig Hensel is here.
Morning, fellas.
Charles with Clearer Vision is in the building. Yeah, so we want to say thank you to everybody who's popping in, watching, and sharing their Monday morning with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys.
It
Craig,
means
looking
it
forward
means
to
a
seeing
lot
you
that you guys
again.
are continuing to show up and support us.
Yeah,
Oh
thank you.
yeah, well, like I said, I'm pretty, is Gabe going to the huge?
Yes, he'll be
I
there.
think so.
Okay. Looking
Yeah.
forward to meeting Grace though, because we had the pleasure to hang out with Craig last year. He's a fucking riot. And
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he is the
holler.
way he is, guys. He does not have cell phones. He doesn't do any of that stuff. He is literally what he says. Like he made it into downtown Nashville Broadway with no cell phone service and made it there and back with however he did it in a
yeah,
whole different state.
he
It's like
is quite the conversationalist.
I don't drink, and it was a blast out there, bro. Just people watching until 4 in the morning. Like, uh, I didn't know how sweet and how fun Nashville was until I got there. Like, I had no idea it was a blast.
Do
It
you
is a
see
great
yourself
time.
going out this time? Like you went to did you go to downtown Nashville at all
Oh
last
yeah,
time? Okay.
yeah. We went to Broadway a few different times, and plus, we actually even brought some chicken backs for the kids on the
Oh
plane from
yeah, I
that.
remember.
That shit was fire. But yeah, no, we
nice.
went down twice. That and I went and got a tattoo out there. I got a squeegee. I got the same tattoo Zane and all them got, so I got the little squeegee tattoo while we were out there.
Dope. Yeah,
So, but yeah, we went out a couple times.
I remember them coming home with the squeegee tattoo and Zane and a couple of his pals with that.
Yeah. So I
That's
didn't go with
hilarious.
them, but I went to the same spot. So I got their same stencil and everything they got. So it's the same exact one. I copied off of them, but It
Hey,
is
it's
what it
all
is.
gravy. That's actually a sign of love and that's a sign of, hey man, we're all good.
Well, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna probably do something little again when I go out there, something similar because it's like $120 shop minimum for something tiny, but because I do got my little black diamond. You got to
Yeah,
show love to Maykker and black diamond.
just gotta love that.
But
Uh,
yeah, it's a great time out there. Nashville is a blast. I hope to see a lot of people that I don't know out there and just get to shake hands and hug and just have a great time, dude. It's a blast.
for sure. So back real quick, cause you just reminded me of the Maykker. When announcements, are they gonna have any announcements on some of the new product or new
I don't
stuff?
know. I don't have any times or
Are
dates, and
we in
I
beta
honestly
testing?
I honestly don't know. I mean, there are some things being tested for sure. I do know that for a fact, but I don't know dates or times, and obviously can't say anything. But there is some cool shit that's in the makings that people will enjoy and people have been waiting for.
Cool.
Awesome. Say Gabe did say he will be there. If you guys are going to the huge, put in the chat in the forum what day you'll be arriving. We can try and see if we can link up. Like I did say, I do have one more pass that I will be giving away at the end of the week. If somebody does have a serious interest in going, I don't want to just give it to somebody and then have them not show up. This is for somebody who's serious about going. Because it is important that we have everybody there to represent. It's going to be a hoot. There will be all sorts of good stuff going on. Uh, Lunches, dinners, breakout sessions,
A lot
whatever.
of networking. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is that you're there to learn about. If you're trying to expand your business, if Damian said he's into the Christmas lights, there will be multiple people from the Christmas light business and industry.
Man, if you guys ain't into Christmas lights, you need to step it up and look into it. I mean, it's not only enjoyable. I mean, it used to be enjoyable, it still is, but it's a good amount of change in a short amount of time. Once you get the hang of it, it's 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 primo.
So
Hmm.
let me expand on that real quick. One of the things that I like about window cleaning is when I get done, I can take a step back, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way. I can take a step back and be like, damn, especially when you're doing some primo, like you said, primo high-end residential stuff or a nice big building that just has been thrashed. You can take a step back and be like, I did that. And
Yep.
no,
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you get that same satisfaction and that same pleasure when you complete a Christmas light job. You can take your family down the street or you can drive
Well,
past it and be like, I did that.
Mm.
yeah, no, it is funny though, but we end up doing so many, and we always say, "Oh, we're gonna go back." I mean, sadly, a lot of them I don't see at night, man. We put them up, and like we'll ask them to send pictures, and they'll send pictures, but pictures don't do the justice of in person.
Absolutely not.
But
Yeah.
my kids, they're getting older now. I mean, like I said, we always want to plan to go do it, but it gets so busy, and you know, honestly, I never really kind of go back and drive by them,
Yeah.
sadly. I mean, we have in the past, but here lately, we put them up and we're out.
Yeah. I did Christmas lights for one client who had this monster home, and I did it for her 2 years in a row. And it was a 2-day job basically for two guys. I'm
Yeah.
slow. I didn't have the proper clips. Um, but when it was done, it was something that I drove my son and my wife past the house because it was only
Oh
like
yeah.
2 miles down the road, and there were a ton of other houses in the neighborhood. A guy has the street where you turn on the radio and it's all,
Oh, nice.
music playing and whatnot. So I do know firsthand that satisfaction of being able to show my wife and kids,
My
hey,
wife.
yeah, my wife, that this is something that the dad did. So that was a really cool satisfaction.
Yeah.
No, it's fun doing it, and a lot of people still enjoy the original Christmas. I mean, not incandescent, but like the LED hanging lights. I mean, a lot of permanent light, the jellyfish light is kind of getting popular, but there's
Yeah.
still so many people that want that old traditional look. So there's still a lot of good market for still hanging lights. Like I
Hmm.
said, a lot of permanent lights going up, but still they still need guys like us to hang them.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the
You
other
know.
things too that I'm finding is kind of like our industry. Prices have gone up. If you're new to the market and you want to get some experience, you can really go create your own market, so to speak. You know what I mean? You can.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to
everyone's
tell
market and
everybody
every
I'm not trying to tell everybody to undercut anybody, but look, it's kind of like that window cleaning thing. I don't expect some guy who's got less than a year under his belt to be charging the same amount that I'm charging. But you
yeah.
know what I mean? If you're
Well,
new,
yeah, a lot of the time you're paying for that experience and all that. But yeah, you definitely know your worth, you know. Again, don't go undercut stuff. But again, every man's what am I gonna say? Every man's fucking vision of success or whatever is different. I mean, so if
Mhm.
you want to go do some lower end stuff, then do that. But like it ain't gonna mess up my market. I'm okay out here,
Yeah, and
you
that's kind
know.
of how
So
it used to be with window cleaning.
yeah, you know, but again, thankfully I've been doing this a really, really long time. Again, we do some marketing, but I haven't done a lot of marketing in a long time. A lot of it's word of mouth, repeats, and you know, just a lot of repeat customers and word of mouth is how I'm rolling the last few years.
Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely. Hey,
You know.
Gabe put into the chat room too. Also free IWCA safety training. That is on Wednesday the 20th. For anybody who's interested, all you got to do is register. I believe it's
Yeah,
a 9 to 2 or 9 to 3 p.m. class. Lunch is going to be served, and then there's going to be like a happy hour after. So,
you know, yeah, and
Cool.
those trainings are amazing. Again, back to definitely attend those huges for those, and again, also
Mhm.
attend them just to hang out and mingle. But those training classes, dude, I was actually able to do some of Mike Draper's they had here in Castle Rock a while back. That I had the solar light training, lift, a bunch of different ones, but like you don't realize the mistakes we've been making all these years. Like that stuff's scary, man. Once you see those people and you definitely got to take more like how Chris or Kevin and them been talking about safety, Squeegee Life been trying to talk about safety. Definitely need to be more safety out here with our our poles and all that, man. Like it
Sure.
is more dangerous than you think, and we take it for granted and think, oh, we've been doing this forever. And I was one of those guys. I've been doing it over
yeah,
20 years. And I'm lucky I haven't been zapped or haven't fell off. I mean, you definitely got to be safe out there nowadays, guys. Like, definitely stop being stupid.
Sure.
absolutely.
But yeah, get to some of those classes if you can. I highly, highly recommend them. Get them, and take advantage of them, especially when they're free, because some of those
For
classes
sure.
are buku money,
Yeah.
600 bucks,
It
eight
might
hundred
save your life
bucks.
too.
Oh, they will save your life, not mine. They
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Hell to the yeah. We're gonna wrap up in the next 5 minutes or so. Anybody, anybody that you want to give a shout out to, Damien, that you want to say what's up to, that you want to thank?
No, I mean, there's a lot too many probably to list, but obviously I want to thank my higher power first and foremost. But you know, everyone, Chris, Alex, you guys, you know, Squeegee Life, everyone in the our little circle, you know, I
Yeah,
just super grateful and blessed just to be a part of people, like I said, I never thought I would be able to be a part of. And it just makes me feel good, wanted, appreciated. And just a big thanks to WCR, Xero, Maykker, first of all, Richie Blue, you know, Niels, Casper, all the guys behind the scenes at Maykker. You guys are amazing people.
hell
And
yeah,
I love you guys. Like from the bottom
yeah,
of my heart, I appreciate
absolutely,
and I love what you guys do for the community and do for myself.
dude. That is very
Cheers. Thank
heartfelt.
you.
I can feel it. Thank you for saying such kind
Oh
words.
yeah.
Deeds,
You
who
know.
you got?
Well, I got my wife this
My
week.
My
wife.
wife.
She's been working hard at her deal. Want to thank you guys for joining us this morning. I want to thank our number. What was it? Our fifth. It's our fifth uh, podcast guest, Damon,
Yeah,
Damon, Damon,
Well,
Damon,
no, I don't
Damon.
know. No one could outdo Mark, man. That was a bunch of knowledge on his fucking podcast on that
Yeah,
episode. It was great to see him pop on. He's a great dude, man. He's a
yeah.
really, really good dude.
I
Well,
agree.
y'all got your wealth of knowledge. Y'all are smart.
Oh
You
man,
know.
he was breaking it down. You know, everything he said was facts. You know,
Yeah. Hmm.
you just
And
gotta listen.
that's exactly why we had him on too. And we are trying to get more to a format where we can have guests on at least 2 times a week. Wednesday we have Sean Hart coming on, who's one of the best there is
Yes,
too. He's
Good
all
dude. He's a
dialed
good
in.
dude, man.
He is.
Mr. Zero. Yep.
He's about as dialed into Xero as you possibly can be. I was fortunate enough to spend shit 3, 4, something 5 days. I don't even know. I stayed at his house for 2 days when I was in New Jersey. We worked together for another 2 days. So yeah, that dude is a really cool cat. So I can't wait to introduce everybody who hasn't had the chance to meet or speak to him. He's lived the life as well too, so I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to that.
He's got
But
a crazy background too that probably a lot of people want to know or think he was.
yeah, absolutely. And that's one of the things that I want to hopefully get a chance to break down with him, is let him tell that story uninterrupted, unevaded, straight from the horse's mouth. So it should be good. I wanted to real quick before I get out of here too. We're talking, you mentioned higher power. Over the weekend, my 15-year-old was baptized.
Cool.
He was baptized as a youngster. We had him baptized, but he had the opportunity and he wanted to make this decision as a young man on his own. His soccer coach and another member of the family in our community baptized him in front of a bunch of his teammates and friends and our family. And I just wanted to tell, my son doesn't watch this stuff, but I want to say it out loud. I'm super proud of Julian for making that decision to turn his life over to God.
Good job.
It made my heart full. I'm super proud of the decisions that he's making and the love that he is showing, not only to his teammates and his friends, but to those he doesn't even know. Marisa and I, my wife, as Dee said, my wife, we definitely are trying to raise strong, loving young children. And the love that he's showing to other individuals makes me super proud. And I love the way he's responding to any type of adversity that comes in his way. And I know that he's a good, strong young man. I'm super proud of him. And I'm just, yeah, as
Great job, man. You
yeah,
guys are doing a
Charles just
great
put it
job
in.
because
Charles just put it in the chat box. Praise the Lord, and I do want
Praise
to say
him.
that. So I'm really excited about that.
yeah, because
I would
kids,
like,
not all kids are that way nowadays, man. The kids nowadays, they need to get the fuck off these damn iPads and get out and what is the
Yeah.
saying? Put your feet on the grass.
yep.
Yeah. My
We need
daughter
to
is, go ahead.
go ahead, Deeds.
Oh, my daughter's 11 and she came to me Saturday or Sunday. And this week she wants to start reading the Bible. It's like, oh,
Awesome.
wow. I've wanted to do that, but I've never made it past Genesis with all the arts and the hours and stuff. But, and that's what's holding her up too. So we're going to read it together.
Yeah.
So she wants the
Congratulations.
highlights,
That's a
but
big deal.
I'm
They
proud.
do recommend, like if you haven't ever read it, they recommend what sections and how to read it. So I mean, Google it. There is different ways to read the Bible.
I might get a cool book, off Amazon that'll help with that. But yeah, definitely.
Oh
It's
yeah,
a
guys. Well,
really,
thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate
dude,
it.
you're the best,
Yeah.
Damian. And I
Thanks.
want to,
Look forward to seeing you guys. And again, I seen people ask about the hats again. So reach out if you want a hat. Reach out to TJ, place an order, get you a
Yes,
free
please do.
hat. Place orders with Maykker, and always change your rubber blades and stay safe.
hell yeah, keep those
Yes.
patch buckets full. Hit us up. We will have another guest on Wednesday, the one and only Mr. Sean Hart. Deeds, thank you for getting all of this together.
Thank
Your
you guys.
producing is magic. You're the best. I want to give a quick shout out to WCR, as Damian mentioned, Xero. They always hook it up, and
And
AWC
Maykker.
Mac too. So Maykker as well. Give us a shout if you need anything. Those two dudes right there, Deeds and Damian, both WCR print. Give them a shout. I hope you guys have
Yep.
a great week and
Have a
keep in
great day.
touch. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Change your rubbers, guys. Thanks.